Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Odyssey. In the last episode, we got the rest of the Power Moons we needed in the Metro Kingdom, and in this episode, we're heading off to the Seaside Kingdom. What an amazingly energetic festival. Let's keep that energy going as we keep up the chase. Seeing as how we got some time to kill, let's review some use skills. Wall jump. Jump towards a wall, and when you touch it, press B to do a wall jump. You can press B again when you reach a facing wall and keep repeating to reach really high places. Well, there it is. Let's read up on the Seaside Kingdom. There's a carbonated sea that's supposed to be quite nice, and it says here to be sure to visit the 4 giant fountains. There we go. I just love it when I can't even talk through my intros. That bodes well for the rest of the episode. So I know you all are looking forward to that, that's for sure. But anyway, welcome to the Seaside Kingdom and I guess, capital-only city, Bubblelaine. I just love that title, Bubblelaine, though. It's really cool. Kind of funny. Anyway, time for the first mission. The glass is half empty. Sandy, what's on top of the fancy goblet? Let's talk to you. Bubblelaine used to be a beautiful resort until that foul creature showed up. Just look at him, guzzling all of our treasured sparkle water. Won't you help us put a stop to him? So basically the overarching plot for this kingdom is... that we have this guy up here who's sucking up all the soda of the great soda... thing. I don't know what exactly that kind of container is called. But anyway, basically what we need to do is, you see the soda is actually inside of here. Like, it comes out of these 4 fountains, but Bowser plugged them all up, so they can't have any more. So we need to unplug them all. So let's get to that, though. What do you say? That button is key to restoring our precious fountains. And let's do just that. Okay, here we have a new enemy. I don't remember what they're called. I just call them like squitters. Kind of like the squitters, like actually a spider from Donkey Kong Country. One of the Donkey Kong Country games. But anyway, yeah, an easy first Power Moon. Yeah, the Seaside Kingdom is kind of interesting because I feel like a lot of cases the Power Moons here range from pretty blatantly easy to cryptic as all. So I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but it's just kind of interesting how varied they are in my opinion. But anyway, let us open up this first fountain. Owie! Try all you want! I will never surrender the precious sparkle water! And I have no idea how he was able to do that. Actually, now that I think about it, maybe he's like related to King Caliente. If you don't know, if you never played Super Mario Galaxy, King Caliente was one of the reoccurring bosses. Whoa! Oh my gosh, I didn't even realize he was doing that. King Caliente was one of the reoccurring bosses for that game. And so yeah, I guess if we're gonna kind of, I don't know, get into like the Mario Historia or something, maybe that's it. But anyway, to get to the next one, so there's another button up here. To do that, first we want to come down here. Just because, those squitters won't get us all the way up there. Because they do have a specific max height to them. But anyway, here we are in the underground tunnel, and you technically don't need a cheat sheet, because they do provide opportunities for air along the way. Let me see, is there an example of it yet? No, I'll show off an example when it reveals itself. Okay, right here, actually. So you see that this plant has bubbles coming out of it? Basically, that means there's air trapped inside of it. You can do... Whoa! You just attack near as Mario, and you can get another bubble if you're only playing as him. So you don't have to play as a Cheep Cheep, but, I mean, it's kind of like a situation where it's like, why would you not play as a Cheep Cheep just because they have infinite air? Even if you don't care too much for the controls. But I mean, you know, different strokes for different folks, I suppose. Let's see, is there any other... Oh, thank goodness, there's a heart. I was almost scared there when, like, that, squitter came up to me. Because, like, I bounced on it. You saw I bounced on it for a second, I was like, whoa, what is touching me? It was kind of funny. Anyway, we made it to the top of the fountain. Or, not the fountain, the lighthouse, rather. And let's get our second Power Moon. And yeah, and in case you're wondering, you could do any of the 4 fountains in order. Or any of the 4 fountains in order. I'm just doing it in the order that they are listed in the list. So, like, what I just did was 1, and now what I'm doing now is number 2, technically. But it literally doesn't matter what order you're doing them in. You're really just getting to the same result regardless. Excellent work. Just 2 fountains to go. You know, that actually seeing him kind of reminds me of something, actually. I remember, so for those of you who play Legend of Zelda, then you may know about, Phantom Hourglass, which was one of the DS games, was one of the 2 DS games for, the series. And I played like every main series Legend of Zelda game, but anyway, my point is that, oh, Mario, stop! Okay, gosh. Anyway, my point is that there was the final boss, I guess I'm going to be spoiling Phantom Hourglass, so you've been warned now. The final boss of Phantom Hourglass, his name was Bellum, which basically is like Latin for war or something like that. And so, originally Bellum's conceptual name was like King Octorok or something like that, because he was basically supposed to be like the leader of the Octoroks, and like all Octoroks spawned from him. So it's just, I know it feels kind of unrelated, but like it's just kind of interesting, like, I don't know, like, since the guy over here who's on top of the fountain, his name is like Mollesque-Lanceur. Oh yeah, Mollesque-Lanceur, and so, yeah, I don't know why, it just made me think of that as well. It's just kind of interesting to think about, like, the king of the Octoroks, and we have, like, actually, is he a squid or an octopus? I can't tell, because I can't see his other appendages. I can't see if he has any other appendages, I should be more exact. Here's some more Kelpos. They're a lot more annoying in this level, though. Just because they're pretty much everywhere, and they just, like, follow you around so meticulously. But anyway, the last, button that we need to get is up here, so let's get over there. And up here. Hey, you know what, let's talk to you. What do you say? I tried to get the power moon in there, but alas, I am not fleet on foot and cannot outrun the danger. Yeah, that's pretty right. So, as the name states, a rolling cannon, there's basically these balls that are, like, eternally rolling down here. Like, even after you, like, save the kingdom, these things are still gonna be here. So, yeah, don't get too comfortable, I guess. Oh, man, I never noticed. The music's kind of tense, actually. Like, it's almost like, I don't know, it almost makes me almost gives me, like, a Matrix feel for some reason. Like that. I don't know, that's kind of interesting, actually. But anyway, let us... Oh, I'm doing this wrong, hold on. We gotta do the throw and hold, rather. I almost said hold and hold. Anyway, let's get the last of the 4 power moons for this section. And there we go. And as you can see, we need 10 to be able to leave this kingdom. So, let us launch the last one, shall we? Oh no, he does have 8 tentacles, I think. So yeah, he's an octopus. Or do cuttlefish have 8? Anyway, great. Time to take back the sparkle water. And yeah, we got what some people kind of consider one of, if not the best boss fight in the game, aside from maybe like the final boss fight. We have Mollesque-Lanceur. So, one of his main attacks is that he's going to be launching those balls at you that were like rolling down the cannon. What you want to do is capture one of these squitters and get close to him, so that way we can put out his head, I guess. Yeah, I don't know why that technically hurts him, but I'll go with it, I guess. We basically want to get above him and do the jet upward. But he will actually try to evade you like this, so you won't always get like a good one hit on him. But you do want to be careful because the squitters do run out of water, and you're pretty much helpless afterwards. Anyway, after you got a hit off on him, then he'll do a basically spin around the arena. And as you can notice, that's one reason why people love this boss fight, is because literally the entire kingdom is the boss arena, which is pretty unique. And I must say that is pretty cool, I will say. And yeah, so now he's also going to be launching out these balls while he's spinning at the same time. It doesn't really mean that much because he still pretty much launches them in your general direction, but still. But now he's also going to be using these torpedo shells that are going to... He's going to try to home them in at you more. And he can also aim a bit more upward with those, so you do want to be careful even if you are physically above him. But yeah, I really do like this boss fight because, you know, it really does encompass the whole stage, and it really is just a mission where, like, you're chasing him around the whole arena. Okay, let's try to get above him. And like I said, be careful, because as you can see, he can aim up at you to where you are. Oh my gosh, he sent that one squitter flying. I think at some point he does stop, yeah, like right here. He does stop occasionally to launch like the little torpedo shells in like all directions. So it's not like he's gonna be doing that forever. But yeah, that's what I mean, like how you could be helpless right there. But oh gosh, yeah, he's a pretty evasive guy as well. And also the boss music. Oh my gosh, this boss music's great. I love it. But there we go. Somehow we gave him a migraine? I don't know. But he's also one of the coolest looking bosses, I will say. But we have restored the fountains, and now we can refill the, whatever this thing is called. I think Cappy said at the beginning, but I actually don't remember anymore. But we've earned ourselves a multi-moon. The glass is half full. Alright, now we're positive. Oh, whoa, what's that like? Did you guys hear like it was like that? It's like a ting. It was like a sound. It sounded like It sounded like chimes or something were going. I hope you guys heard that too. My goodness, what a pretty sunset! And it's so nice that the fountains and the sparkle water are back. But it doesn't seem like Bowser's in this kingdom anymore. Shall we head to the next? Well, we would do that, but we do still need 3 more power modes. So how about we take care of those in this episode? Alright, so for this next power moon, we're going to want to capture one of these squitters. And we're going to want to come back towards the Odyssey, actually. You want to be kind of, like, conservative with your water, because we have to make it all the way over here. So you want to come over here, avoid the purple coins, if you're me. And now we want to get all the way up here. For this one, we got on the cliff overlooking the beach. And as you may have heard that little sound effect, like that, that's because when you get a power moon, you also refill the squirter's water. It's pretty interesting, actually. Okay. Let's see, where's the next one? The next one's, like, in a wall somewhere that I think you still need the squitter to access. Okay, yeah, here we go. It's right over here, I believe. So what you want to do is come up here, get your money, come over here, and come up here. Ride the jet stream. Okay, I remember where the last of these... I remember where the next one is. This one's actually going to take a little bit. But first, let's come out of this guy so we can get this Cat Mario. I didn't want to... No. Cat Mario. There we go. Oh, by the way, it's 10 coins. I wasn't counting last time, but now I noticed when I was looking back in the video. But anyway, for the next one, which I think is number 7, technically. Or no, 8, sorry. You want to come over here to these 4 pipes, because it's actually a 2D section here. And basically what you're trying to do is solve a puzzle, essentially. Like, there's basically this puzzle that, like, you need to go through these pipes to try to get a... So you want to make a path for yourself over to this power moon, because as you can see right now, you can't access it. So first you want to come into that bottom left pipe and activate that, and then I guess you can get coins if you want. There we go. And then you want to come to, I think you, see, you don't want to come to this one, you don't want to come to the top left or the top right, I'm not 100% on that. I think you want to go to the top right if you want to actually complete it, because yeah, here we go, it's just coins here. But I mean, you know, I'm trying to get 100% here, so I kind of need these coins. And there we go. I said, and there we go. And now we actually want to come over to the top right one. The top left one is going to be useful later. Not in the same episode, but later in general. Okay. So, actually, no, we don't even need that Koopa. So we're going to come down here, jump over these guys, and now that we have the path made for us, we can claim our final Power Moon. Ocean Bottom Maze Treasure. And let's check to make sure we're good. There we go. Let's head back to the Odyssey, shall we? Oh man, okay, if you played this game before, then you know about the volleyball game that's like over there, like all over there. You can see the net from here. Oh my gosh, do I not look forward to getting those Power Moons. But my, okay, it's gonna be, those are gonna be some crazy episodes, let me tell you. Like, getting the volleyball Power Moons and the jump rope Power Moons from the Metro Kingdom, those are gonna be an adventure in and of themselves. But anyway, we got all these 10 Power Moons, so let's throw Cappy on and toss our lot in. Yeah, you hear that like chime thing again? I don't remember that ever. Wait, is that like a unique sound effect for this kingdom? I've never noticed that. Is it? I actually don't know. If you guys know that, like, definitely let me know. But just like with the other times the path split, now we're going to be going to the Snow Kingdom. And if you did the Snow Kingdom first, then you would have just gone to the Seaside Kingdom afterwards. But anyway, in this episode, we defeated Mollesque-Lanceur, restored the Sparkle Fountain, or Sparkle Water rather. And in the next episode, we're going to be heading off to the Snow Kingdom. So I will see you all then.
Here we go, off the rails. Don't you know it's time to raise our sails? It's freedom like you never knew.